I'm going to put on the composition, just looking up at the top. And again, you do have the gesture and all this action happening, so just by the fact of the stretched figure suggests this motion. So this part is actually elongated right from the get-go, and if you can kind of look at the proportion and keep it kind of loose, it really emphasizes this character. So the neckline, kind of the top of the head, and then this mouth and the jaw all come out from the same location. So just to backtrack on the part that has the eyes, there's going to be the center line. And if you look at the eye line, it's a little bit lower because you're kind of looking up at the character. And there's the center line, and it's almost kind of a square front just to show the eyes. This wraps around. So when you take a look, even the exaggeration of the eyes kind of bent, and just kind of placing that in there just to get some location, and then this kind of a circular part around that section, just kind of blocking it in there. The nose would have been here on the egg character, but now it's stretched way out to the top. And when you take a look at the negative space that's in here to try to get some of the proportion or the line of action, and here's a circular part for the end of the mouth, and looking up underneath that as well. So the part that has the mouth could have been a triangle back here, but now it's extended way down. And if you can kind of see through the cheeks and the jowls, it kind of bends this part down and around. There's this big location right here. So you can kind of see it a little bit in the beginning. And the nose kind of has a little triangle at the end and wraps itself up and around. A little bit of a highlight. So here's where you can say, okay, it may not be all that line, but you break it down. And there's the center line. Here's the part that's coming around for the snout. So this round shape is going to have the teeth. Even though it's just showing that one piece, try to think of the other side of the teeth almost in a cylindrical shape. So they don't show the other underside. You can place it in there if you think it needs it. And then the other side of the mouth. And again, keeping this as a rectangular shape at first, and then rounding this off for the lower lip. Kind of builds that piece up. Tongue fitting inside there. And the other side of the jowls of the mouth kind of coming in there. And when you come to the back of the head, keep this overall shape. And it kind of has this furrow in the skin there. And here the ears, you see part of it. Brushing off the page. On the other side you don't see where it connects, but it goes through. And it's kind of just showing the top part of it. And there it is as a kind of a ribbon shape. And there's where you can give it a dimension to it, a thickness to it, and bend that piece up. So just for the beginning part, that's where that starts to this finished part. So as you're thinking of your idea and your composition, see if you can lay this out, keeping it loose all the way through the sketch. Okay? So I'll pop off there so you can finish that part up.